Morning, everybody. Happy New Year. Just want to make sure I'm on, as always. So I hope everybody had a great New Year's. It seems like I haven't seen you since last year. So I'm so excited because, of course, now I can show you the inside of the catalogs. Stampersdelight.com. So if you haven't gotten your catalog or you don't have a demonstrator, I'm just going to lift this a minute. Chopping off the top of my head, it looks like. Contact me and I can get you out a new catalog, the celebration catalog and the occasions catalog. Okay. Hey, there I am. Yeah, Karen, it took me a couple minutes this morning. So, and I can keep an eye on my green button and make sure I don't go anywhere. That'd be a good thing. So, a couple of things I want to go over, and I'll flip the camera so I can show you these, but thank you for tuning in, and let's get started, okay? Okay, so, again, Stampersdelight.com. Here's my January host code if you want to use that and order online. Also, here's my website, Stampin' Up website to order from, okay? So, what I want to show you today is a couple of quick things in the catalogs. Of course, first, we have the occasions catalog. Okay, and if you don't have this catalog, I can get you out one. Just contact me, okay? Now, during celebration, for every $50 you order before shipping and tax, you get to pick out something out of the celebration catalog. I know there's still a little shadow here, so I'm going to try, just ignore that corner. We're getting there, we're getting there. So this is the celebration catalog. And all these items in here you can get free with a $50 order. That's US, okay? In the back, we have two items, the Tea Time Framelit dies and the Lasting Lilies that you can get free with a $100 order. Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year. So those two items you can get with a $100 order. The other thing I want to point out, and you've seen it on my backsplash there for a while, is when you join Stampin' Up, option 1 is for $99. You get $175, not $150, $175 worth of product. Option 2 now is you still get $175 worth of product. For $129, you can get this awesome tote. Now, I've showed you the tote in other videos, and if I have time on this video, I will show it to you too. Okay, it's a great tote. Trust me, you'll want it. I love mine. So if you'd like to join my team, just contact me or go to my website and click on Join My Team. And congratulations to Deanna, who is my first celebration recruit. So congratulations, Deanna. The next thing I want to go over is we're going to be using, or I'm going to be showing you Meant to Be stamp set. So let me bring this back in. Meant to Be stamp set bundle. Okay, and it also comes with framelit dies, which I will show you. They're down here. And for the first time ever, so be kind, I'm doing my mail-in class. It's going to be focused on these. Okay, and oh, good evening to everyone in Australia. It's evening there, okay? So my mail-in class is going to be featuring these two items, and what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to order those through me by January 11th, and then I'm going to mail you out 3 exclusive products not shown on my YouTube video or my Facebook Live video. And the way I'm going to do this is for $53, which is what that is, plus shipping and tax, plus you get a free celebration item. You're going to get 3 projects in the mail to finish. The only thing you're going to need is your adhesive, and they will be exclusive samples. And I will do an exclusive video for those projects. I'm not big into typing out their directions, and videos are easier to follow. So they must be ordered by January 11th. so that I can get your project kits out to you for Valentine's Day. I will put that in my description when I'm done, and you can always contact me for more information. Okay, so let's get started. And I'm also featuring this today, is the Meant to Be stamp set. So, the Meant to Be stamp set, which I have right here, is this stamp set. Great stamps. I know there's still a little shadow. We're working on it. Doing a lot of updating in the stamp studio down here. Okay, so here's the stamp set. And here are the great framelits that you get. And I apologize, my magnetic sheets didn't come in. I ordered a bunch of them. So here's all the different dies. And as you can see, I didn't poke that one out. Yeah, the mail-in classes, unfortunately, are for U.S. only. I can't do those out of the United States. I will be happy if that ever changes. Okay, so that's a framelit there. So all of these little framelits, and you'll see me using a lot of these pieces, come with this bundle. And a lot of them can go over to each other. So this is the framelit set. You're going to see a lot of these in action. Okay. I'm just going to move this over. What I'm going to be showing you in a few minutes is this little treat box or cup. Okay, they're little treat cups. And I saw this on stage, and I apologize. I don't remember if it was Shelly or Sarah who did this. But this is a cute... Megan, the tax is whatever it is for where they order it from. Like where I am in New York, it's $8.25. Okay, and Angie, I just ordered the magnetic sheets from Amazon. They were $50 for, I don't know, like $20. I used to get them in Home Depot, in Dollar Store, wherever I could find them, but I decided to stop bargain shopping and just go to Amazon because I needed so many of them. Okay, so this is the little treat box or treat cup that I'm going to be showing. But before I do that, let me show you some other samples that were done. Now, some of these were in a swap, and I went over that in my last video. So here's one of them, and I did move the camera back closer. Okay, so these are cards made with the Meant to Be bundle, and also the designer series paper, which is on page 5 to the Forever Lovely. I'm going to incorporate Forever Lovely in my next video. Okay, and thank you to anybody that's tuned into my YouTube channel. I do have new videos on my YouTube channel. I'm so happy that they've worked out. It's great to have my kids here from California that can help me. And by the way, they are still here. So tomorrow's video, Sunday's video is going to be up in the air because that's the last day that they're going to be spending here. And then they go back to California. So I'm not sure if I'll be on Sunday, but I will give you at least an hour heads up if I'm going to jump on, okay? This is a Z-fold card. So again, those are some of the ones from the swap. Here's some ones that I just did. Now this, I'm going to bring it up close, is with the lovely lipstick foil sheets that you can get free in the celebration. Okay. And these are the little doodads, the little epoxy hearts. They're also on page 5 with the Forever Lovely bundle, which I will be focusing on the next video. Oh, thanks, Fran. You watched one of my YouTube videos. And Megan, thank you. Okay, so that's another one that I just did, another sample. This one was one that I had done originally when I first got the set. I posted that as a simple stamping card. Oh, thanks, Maureen. Yes, I want to spend as much time as I can with my kids since I only see them maybe once a year, sometimes twice. Okay, and this is another card I did. I want to explain how I did this. This was in a previous video. So this again is the embossing folder, which is on page, also on page, oh, didn't write that page down, but I have the embossing folder right here. Okay, and it is the Lace Dynamic. Okay, This one, okay, is done with the lace dynamic embossing folder. Don't forget our annual catalog goes very well with the celebration and the occasions. This is the lovely lipstick ribbon that's in our annual catalog. And then, of course, these are the cutouts, the die cuts and the stamps from the meant to be. And what I did, and this was in a previous video also, is I popped them up on dimensionals, and I did 3 of them. Can you see that? There's 3 of the same hearts, and it makes it a 3-dimensional card. Okay, so that's another one that I did with this set. I'm going to put those aside. Now, I talked about the designer series paper, which is All My Love designer series paper. And these are some of the papers that you get in there. So, on page 5 and page 6 and 7, those 2 stamp sets, Forever Lovely and the Meant to Be, which is the one I'm using today, coordinate. Yes, happy Friday. Even though it's been a short week at work, it seems longer. So let's get started with the treat box. Now, what I did was I already cut out a lot of this, okay, for time's sake. But here's what the treat box looks like, okay? And they're also in the catalog, and they are on, and I'll tell you the page in a second when I find it, or I'll put it in the description below. I should have tagged it. I usually do. Anyway, I'll get that out to you. So what I did was I took one apart, just like I believe it was Sarah or Shelly. And, oh, I do still have a lot of shadows there. So I took it apart. This is one that I took apart. And then as you can see from the black image here that I traced it. So let me show you what I did. I traced it and made a template. You could use this, but it's not very pliable, so I just did a template. Now I'm going to use a different color, a different designer series paper. I'm going to use this one and change it up a little bit. I hope you can see all right. I will work on those shadows one thing at a time. Okay, so here we go. And what I do is, whoop, the opposite side. I don't want to use the side that I'm going to be using, so I'm going to do the opposite side. And I'm just going to use a pencil. Could have picked a better pencil so I could see better. And I'm just tracing so I can cut that. It was a little easier doing it with nobody watching. Okay. I'm going to grab scissors, and I'm just going to cut that out. Oh, thanks. Maureen says she can see fine. My husband's really been working down here a lot, helping me out. He just refinished my tables. We just got new chairs. And next he's going to be working on the lighting. So, hello, 2019. Stuff I've been wanting to do for a long time. Okay, so I'm just cutting that out. I'm just going to snip that off there. And then I'm just going to bring this around. These scissors are pretty sharp. Actually, they're very sharp. I can really just pull that. Just look at that. Our paper snips are the best. Okay. So then I'm going to bring this in. And then, give me 1 second. Do it the right way. I'm going to wrap that around. You want the smaller portion on the bottom. And this actually tucks a little bit under there, which is great. But I'm going to use this side. Okay, so I want this. Okay, so you see how I'm doing that? That's the way your template looks. And then I'm going to get the seam. And I'm just going to glue that down. I'm just showing you first before I do it. And bring it right around. Tuck it under there. Now, there is a little bit of a overlap here, but I'll just trim that off. He didn't really find out what was wrong with the live videos. What we did, though, was we cleared everything off my iPad. There's like nothing left on my iPad. And I'm not sure if that helped, but the last video I didn't cut out. So we took everything off the iPad, plus we got a new internet service. So I think it was a combination of both us and Facebook. Okay, so for this one, what I like to use is the tear and tape because I want something very strong. And I'm just going to go ahead and put some tear tape right here. It doesn't have to be completely straight. And then I'm going to put a little bit more on the bottom here. And of course I'm going to put a piece here and a piece here. I have to tell you, my kids do, my son and his girlfriend do, they have their own shop, and they do special effects out in California. Well, every time they come home for Christmas, there's a new Stampin' Up! Tool that they want. Take Your Pick was the one this year. They've got the brush for the dies, you know, and the mat. They've got all the scissors. So now it's the Take Your Pick tool that they want. They fell in love with that. And his girlfriend, Selena, does a lot of hand sculpting items. So she liked the little putty end. Okay. So then I'm going to start right there where the seam is. Okay. And I'm going to bring that in. I'm not going to press down too hard because I want to make sure I get it straight until I start pushing it. I'm just pushing it along. See what I'm... Hopefully you can tell what I'm doing. And I just want to make sure that I get it towards the top. Okay, if I don't, I can lift it. That's why I'm not pressing down too hard, because I want to make sure that I get it as far up as I can, which I got to start this up a little bit. Okay, the nice thing is this has a white edge, so it's not really showing too much. Ooh, that's really off. Hold on. Let's just start again. Okay. All right, let's just tuck that. I'm trying to do it where you can see it and I can see it. So I'm pushing that up here. There we go. There we go. And as I go along, I'm pushing it with my fingernail under the lip. Okay. You have to work it a little bit. But it just looks so nice. Now this is going to be a little bit different than one I showed you. And then just pull it all the way to the end. Okay, now you see that's a little off because the top might be, but you're not going to see that because it's under the lip. Okay. All right, so there we go. You see that little part there? Well, all I'm going to do is just take my paper snips and snip that off. Get as close to the bottom of the cup as you can. These make great teacher's gifts, gifts for your coworkers, for Valentine's Day. It doesn't just have to be Valentine's Day. Make them for your kids, for school. Okay, so now I just trim that. Angie, I'll tell them you said that. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the lid. And these are the ribbons that are in the occasion catalog. Now for this one, what I did was I wrapped this around, and then I put the little pink one in the center. You see that? But I also want to mention, don't forget the annual catalog, because look, we've got that nice ruffled ribbon, and I think I'm going to use that one this time so you can see the difference. Okay, I'm getting a lot of stuff out here. Okay, so this one fits perfectly around the lid. So I'm going to just measure a little bit over. About right there. And just cut that off. Whoop. Okay. All right. So again with the tear tape, I'm going to just put that right around here. I love the tear tape. Okay. And this piece I am going to tear off. It's very sticky. Make sure that's down real good. And just get the edge and lift that up. I was telling my son and his girlfriend last night, I should pop on Sunday and do a quick video. We're going to dinner. I don't know what time, that's why I don't know if I'm going to be on. And I should have them pop on so you can see them. I feel like you already know them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just, well, first of all, I'm going to trim that because I want a better edge. Get back to the end here and just lay that down. Roll it all the way. I pull this a little bit taut or tighter just because I don't want gaps in it. And then just snip that off. Okay, so let me show you this lid. And that's where I put the thin pink. But this time I'm going to try doing the ruffled ribbon. Okay, because I want it a little bit different. But you see, it just gives it such a nice edge. So again, what I'm going to do is use the tear tape again. I'm going to go right over that piece that is sticking up a little bit. I'm just going to bring the tear tape all the way around. And just flick that up a little bit. Start right back at that edge. Make that a little straighter. Okay. Oh, thanks. Okay, I'm going to definitely have to talk them into popping on Sunday. Whatever time we get back from dinner. Or if we go late, I could pop on earlier. Okay, and then I'm just running that, just like I did with the ribbon before it, and just snipping a little piece here. So there's that lid, opposed to this one. All right, then for the top, and I've already gotten these ready for you. I know I'm not showing you a card today. If I have time, I will show you a quick one, but I wanted to show something a little bit different. Okay, so what I did with these pieces, this is from our circle, layering circles, and you take the largest scallop one and the lovely lipstick foil paper, and that fits perfect right in the top. Oh, yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. Thanks, Megan. Yes, he worked on the movie Halloween, and that was on, and his name was in the credits. We were so proud of him. He's worked on quite a few movies out there and series. And he works on Santa Clarita's Diet. And he had my E.T. book signed by Drew Barrymore. I was so excited about that. Doesn't take much. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. That's exciting. Okay, so I put that down on the top. Then I took our pearlized doilies, and that's going to go right in the middle. Now for that, you can use Tombow or you can use the detailed glue. I tend to use the detailed glue. This one actually is opened wrong, but because it's such a thin nozzle on it, I can get into all the little nooks and crannies, and I don't even have to glue it in every spot because I'm layering on it. Just remember when you use this to put the top on right away because it will get clogged up. If it should get clogged up, just run it under warm water. Okay, so I'm just going to pick that up. I'm going to lay that right on the top here. Just hold it for a second. Now this one, I had the 3 different hearts. Okay. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Megan, it was an awesome gift. Okay, so I got 3 different hearts there. So this one I want to change up, okay? So here's some of the hearts that come with those dies. Okay. This time I thought I'd use that one, but see, it doesn't show up very well, so maybe not. Let's see what else we have in here. I did a bunch of dies. We have this one. Ooh, that's a pretty one. And I'm going to show you something before I do that. The paper that we have, the designer series paper with, let me find it here. I know I jump around, but see this designer series paper? Well, we have 2 dies in the bundle that cut those little guys out. So there's a die that goes right here and a die that goes right here, and you can cut those awesome little guys out. So I think I'm going to use this one, then this one, then maybe that one. I just love all the little hearts. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just start with this one. I'm going to put a little snail on it. And I'm going to lay that one down flat. Then I'm going to take my dimensionals. And the next one I'm going to put dimensionals on. So it pops up. So one is flat, then this one's going to go right over it. And then I'm going to use dimensionals again for the last one. I just love these little boxes. I'm going to be making, or treat, not really boxes, treat cups. There you go, treat cups. And I'll put that one right there. And then I have this little framelit cut out from our new rectangle framelits. Oh my gosh, love them. And the only thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the Forever Lovely stamp set, which again, everything coordinates. It's got a very thin little Happy Valentine's Day. I love these rectangles because there was always, it never failed, there was always something that I needed, a sentiment, that I didn't have a framelit that fit. And these rectangles are awesome. So let's hope I do this one shot here. If not, pretend. There we go. Okay, that did come out good. All right. I'm going to leave that right there for my stamping in a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that on there. Now, this is going to lay flat, but you see how that little flap is hanging? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put snail here. And then I'm going to put a dimensional, peel that off, and I'm going to put another dimensional right on top of that. If I can find one that's already cut out. There we go. And then I'm going to put another dimensional right on top of that because I need it to be a little higher because of the dimensionals here, if that makes sense. So the height of it is the same. Yeah, these would have been great for Christmas. Okay, so I'm going to put that on the top there. There's the top. There's the side. Then what I'm going to do is, well, I'm going to pop this off for 1 second. We got these little hearts. This is another framelit that's in the framelit set. And it doesn't really show up that well on this one, so I'm not going to put it on there. But you can see it. I did it in the lovely lipstick, and it shows up here. Okay, but for this one, I don't think I'm going to use that. Okay. And then this one has a bow with the little framelit, or the little heart. So you're going to cover up that little right there. What I'm going to do with this one is a little bit different. I don't think I'm going to use the bow. I'm going to take this other little other little heart, and I'm going to put those together. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to snail that. Whoop, snail it the other way. Oh, there we go. Okay, I put a little snail on that side. I'm going to run it this way. So I have a double heart. You see those, right? And then I'm going to put it right here. Okay, for that I'm going to use a dimensional or 2. You're not going to be able to flatten it because it's kind of like it's a rounded treat box, but I am going to put 2 on there. And again, I'm just changing this one up a little bit so you can see 2 different ways to do it. And then I'm just going to adhere that there. We have so many different adhesives, okay? They're all good. I use different ones for different things. Okay, so there's the treat box. But of course, we always like to have something a little bit more on there. So let's see. How about taking one of these little guys? These little heart epoxies. And I'm going to take a small one. I'm going to start out with the middle size one. There's 3 of them. And I'm going to put that right there. I don't like that. I mean, I like these, but I don't like that. So what I'm going to do instead is, let's see if I got some rhinestones around here. I don't. So let me just grab them. They're right in back of me. Regular rhinestones. Okay. I'm going to put a diamond on there instead. Better known as a rhinestone. Let me just grab one of those. And I'm going to put that right there. Yeah, that shows up better. There you have it. The little treat box, or little treat cups. These I will have still... I still have some, I'll put some still shots. Jesus, I got to have another cup of coffee here. I'm going to make still shots, take pictures of these, put them on the website with the video. I apologize. I am tired this morning. I don't know why. Okay, so these are the treat cups. And let me show you one more thing with that before I go. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, yeah, I got a couple minutes. I did this on July 9th. So my video on July 9th on Facebook, and then I uploaded it to YouTube, showed a bridge card. Okay? So I did a bridge card. If you need the directions for a bridge card, go to my July 9th one. And here's a bridge card made with that. Now I'm going to flip the camera real quick. Hi, so that you can see the bridge card. I used the designer series paper, the directions for the bridge card, and then these were some more of the framelits. Oh, thanks. And this does flatten out, just so you know, this does flatten out. Again, the bridge card is very easy to do, and then all you do is cut out the hearts and glue them wherever you want them. Now, I glued them together so that you couldn't open it. You know, you can't, but you can still see the meant to be there. If you need the directions for the bridge card before I get them on the website or on the Facebook Live, just go to July 9th on my YouTube video, and it'll give you the dimensions, and that video shows you how to actually do this. Okay? So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me just bring in the other cards. Here's another card I did. And I showed you these earlier. This is a great bundle. Again, if you want to do the mail-in card class with me, you're going to purchase this through me, the bundle, which is $53 plus shipping and tax, U.S. only, I'm sorry. Once you purchase that, I will be sending you exclusive card kit project, everything you need to finish the projects in the mail. And I will do an exclusive video on the 3 cards or 3 projects. Remember, this is the first time I'm doing a mail-in class, so it may take me a while. I may have to tweak it a little bit. Okay, but here's just some more. Oh, thanks. You like my sparkly nails? Got to have a little sparkle. Okay, so here's some more of the samples. There we go. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the treat boxes. I know I didn't do a lot of stamping, but I did it ahead of time so that you could see everything. Okay? So everybody have a great day. Have a great weekend. And I will hopefully see you back here on Sunday so you can meet the Cali kids before they go back with a little quick stamping. So I'm not sure what time, so just stay tuned and I will post that, okay? Bye! Happy stamping!